Hi everyone, I'm Luna. What if I told you that you could calm anxiety, clear a fear, or shift a bad mood in under 5 minutes using nothing, just your fingertips? No medication, no therapist couch, no years of journaling, just tapping. I know it sounds almost too simple to be real, and honestly, that's exactly why millions of people dismiss it until they try it. Today, I'm going to show you emotional freedom technique or EFT tapping, what it is, why it works, and how to use it right now. Stay with me because by the end of this video, we're going to do it together and you might be surprised at what happens. Let me tell you my story with EFT. I didn't go looking for EFT, it found me. Years ago, when I was working abroad, the company I worked for was on the verge of collapse, and you know that uncertainty, the pressure, the constant dread of what happens next, and it was one of the most suffocating periods in my life. One day, almost by accident, I walked into an EFT workshop, didn't know what to expect, and honestly I was a little skeptical, but I tried it anyway. After just one session, something shifted. I could feel that the tight and heavy feeling in my chest had loosened significantly. And I couldn't fully explain it at the time, but I just knew something real had just happened. And it was about 10 years ago. I went on to become a certified EFT practitioner, and to this day, it remains one of the most powerful tools in my life. So, why does it work? Here's the core idea. Negative emotions don't just live in our mind, they stuck in our body. So think of the energy flowing throughout your body like a river. Under normal conditions, the water moves freely, clear, steady, unobstructed. But then life happens, a loss, a failure, a moment that shakes you. And in that moment, it's as if a storm rolls in, branches snap, stones stumble, and debris falls into the water. And suddenly, the flow is blocked. And that's exactly what happens inside us when we experience anger, grief, fear, shame, or anxiety or disappointment. And these emotions aren't just feelings that pass away, they become blockages. So the energy stagnates, and when energy stagnates, we can feel it in our body as tension, as anxiety, as that heavy feeling of being stuck. So healing then isn't just about forcing the feeling away. It's about clearing the debris so the water can flow again, lighter, cleaner, and freer. And that's exactly what EFT does. EFT works by gently tapping on some specific points on the body, mostly on the face and hands, while you speak out loud about what's bothering you. Think of it like acupuncture, but without the needles. In fact, the tapping points in EFT correspond directly to the meridian points used in traditional Chinese medicine for thousands of years, the same energy pathway targeted in acupuncture. So, by tapping on these points while focusing on your problem, you're essentially sending a calming signal to the part of your brain that's responsible for stress response, the amygdala, while simultaneously processing the emotional experience. The result, the emotional charge around that problem starts to dissolve. And here's the part that surprises most people. It often works fast, not months, not weeks, minutes. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This seems way too simple. And I want to address that directly because the skepticism is exactly what keeps people from experiencing real relief. We've been conditioned to believe that healing has to be hard, that if something is actually powerful, it must be complicated, expensive, or take years. EFT challenges all of that. That simplicity isn't a flaw, it's a feature because the tool always with you. You can use it like just with your hands and just with 3 minutes of privacy. You don't need any app or prescription or an appointment. So that means you can use it before a difficult conversation, during a panic attack, after getting bad news, or when you replay an argument in your head. A simplicity is what makes it actually usable, not something you just learn once and forget. Let me walk you through main tapping points. There are 8 to 9 standard points. Karate chop point: top of the head, eyebrow, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin point, collarbone, and under the arm. You tap each point 5 to 7 times with 2 fingers, firm enough to feel it and light enough to be comfortable. Easy, right? Now let's actually do it together. We're going to do several simple rounds for general anxiety or stress. Choose a specific feeling or situation if you have one in mind. The more specific, the better. So step 1 is rate the intensity of your distress. On a scale of 0 to 10, how much anxious or worried do you feel right now? Just notice it, don't judge it. Step 2 is setup statement. We start on the karate chop point first. So tap here and repeat after me 3 times. But normally I tap like this on the karate chop point. Even though I feel anxious and overwhelmed, I choose to release this feeling and accept myself completely. Even though I feel anxious and overwhelmed, I choose to release this feeling and accept myself completely. Even though I feel anxious and overwhelmed, I choose to release this feeling and accept myself completely. Step 3 is we move through the points. On each point, you tap 5 to 7 times while repeating short phrases like a reminder phrase. For example, I feel anxious, I feel overwhelmed, I feel heavy. I feel anxious, I feel overwhelmed, I feel heavy. I feel heavy in my head. I feel it in my body. Anxious, overwhelmed, heavy. I feel anxious, overwhelmed, heavy. I feel heavy in my body, and I don't know how to let it go. But maybe I don't have to figure it out right now. Maybe it's okay to just feel it. It's okay to just feel it. I allow myself to feel this feeling. I allow this feeling to be here. I accept it. I accept this feeling. I accept this situation. I accept myself. I am safe. I am safe right here, right now. I'm giving love to myself. Take a deep and slow breath. Now, check back in. How do you feel? What number are you at? For most people, even unround moves the needle. Some people can feel a yawn, a sigh, or tears, and that's your nervous system's releasing. You can keep tapping, repeat rounds until your score reaches a 2 or lower. How do you feel? EFT tapping is one of the most accessible, evidence-supported, and underrated tools in the field of emotional health. It's simple, it's fast, and most importantly, it works. If you're still skeptical, okay, don't take my word for it. Try it for 1 week. Try it when you're overwhelmed, when you're anxious, when you cannot sleep, when you cannot focus, and let your experience be the proof. If this video helped you, share it to someone who's struggling. And if you want to go deeper, I'll be putting out more videos on specific tapping scripts for anxiety, performance fears, or self-doubt. Like, subscribe, and I see you in the next one.